Learn by lyrics, rapping these presidents, living in that big white residence. Pass to the president, represent, we got 1 through 44. Washington, comma George, that dude on the dollar bill. You seen him on the one, cause number one to him is real. John Adams is second, Thomas Jefferson is third. James Madison was fourth, and James Monroe looked like a bird. Monroe was number 5, JQ was number 6. John Quincy Adams welcomed Andrew Jackson to the mix. Now Jackson was the 7th and Van Buren was the 8th. So who was number 9 to be in charge of all these states? It was William Henry Harrison, who perished in his term. So John Tyler the Vice got the 10th spot in return. 11 was Pope, 12 was Zachary Taylor. He was a military man, but in the army, not a sailor. Taylor died and left Millard Fillmore to fill his spot. Millard Fillmore on the scene in that 13 slide. 14 was Franklin Pierce, who could pierce both your ears with a lawyer's sharp tongue. Then Buchanan wasn't here. James Buchanan was the man in 1857, right? But at number 16, Lincoln came to shed his light. 17, Andrew Johnson. 18 was Ulysses. Ulysses S. Grant left his stamp on Mississippi. Rutherford B. Hayes finished in 19th place. And following at 20, it was Garfield who chased. Then Arthur replaced him and he didn't have to run. Garfield died by the gun, Arthur in at 21. Then Grover Cleveland, like even Steven, integrity driven, did something like no other president back then or still living. After his term was completed, he then competed for more. But with a guy in between him, he's 22 and 24. The guy in between, President Benjamin Harrison. If you didn't know he's number 23, that's embarrassing. But in fairness, I knew this cause I got history in me. Just like to me, it's no mystery that 25 was McKinley and 26 was Teddy Roosevelt, who dealt us a hand. And 27, William Howard tapped the president, man. Followed by Woodrow Wilson and the Federal Reserve. The greedy bankers instated in a way that's sure to disturb. Then we got Warren G. Harding, then Calvin Coolidge at 30, and 31 Herbert Hoover, who gave his checks out to charity. Now 32, Franklin Roosevelt, helping those who felt depressed. With his New Deal, he tried to get us out of that mess. 33, Harry Truman. 34, Eisenhower. 35, the rising power was for one of our own, a true American, like everything was fair again, right? But John F. Kennedy assassinated out in plain sight. So back to a tradition of your average politician. 36, Lyndon Johnson. 37, Richard Nixon. Contradiction, fact is stranger than fiction. Wanna know who's cooking up a mess? Go ask the chef in the kitchen. 38, Gerald Ford. 39, Jimmy Carter. Number 40, Ronald Reagan ran on economics harder. 41, George Herbert Walker Bush gets a mention. Denied extensions in that mansion. He was followed by Clinton. They called him Slick Willie, really though. Billy Clinton really knows the way to win the vote is maybe playing the sax. Back to the facts. 43 was George Walker Bush, and as a baby maybe someone gave his rocker a push. 44, Barack Obama, man. Drama, man. So much controversy, you think Cinderella's mama ran. This is the promised land, remember to vote. Don't let the television tell you who should captain the boat. The ones that get the most coverage are often not the best bet. We often overlook the candidates who could be the best yet. Once you're 18, ignore what is being advertised to you. Educate yourself. Cast your vote. Knowledge is power.